Call 1-800-517-1889.
Excellent. At least we have the big slips. Donna, Guy
excuse me.
Oh, are you here to join Sailors Against War?
No, I think all sailors are against war, but sometimes we have to fight.
Soldiers Against Guns?
No, those guns come in handy when we do fight.
The Don't Ask, Don't Tell Brigade?
No, please, I'm just here looking for my uncle. His name is...
Well, believe me, there's nothing
Uncle Michael. Hey.
in the world. Huh?
That was a clip from the new movie, An American Carol. The film is not even out in theaters. It's already getting some buzz as the first comedy to take on the American left. Oh, no. The film targets liberals, from Rosie O'Donnell to Michael Moore, and offers a political message clothed in the comedic stylings of Airplane director David Zucker. The movie hits theaters October 3rd. Joining us now is the director, producer, and co-writer of An American Carol, David Zucker. David, welcome back to the show. I was a big fan, by the way, of Kentucky Fried Movie, but that's back when you were a liberal, right?
Well, and did R-rated movies, but that was that was way back. I was a liberal. Hell, I voted for Gore. Yeah. I'm very recent.
And your brother Jerry is a liberal, right? I mean, you know, it's like the family.
He is, yes, and he's appalled at what's happened to me.
What happened? What did happen to you? How did this happen?
Well, I've been listening to talk radio too much, I guess, and you guys have been working on me. You, Dennis Prager, and
no, you're talking ahead. I'm Combs. I've got a talk radio show on the progressive stations, but
I thought you were on the. Anyways,
well, I'm on KGIL in Los Angeles, where you are. But okay, so this particular this film, it's actually kind of funny. You got Michael Malone, who I guess is the Michael Moore character.
Yes.
Correct. And
yes.
He's got joins an organization, MoveAlong.org.
Right, to stand in for Move On.
And they want to do away with the 4th of July, which all of us liberals, of course, hate America and hate the 4th of July, right?
Well, that was more done to go along with the whole Christmas Carol, Dickens, he has to say bah humbug to Christmas, so our guy says bah humbug to the 4th of July.
Very interesting. Now you've talked about the difficulty conservatives have in Hollywood. I hear, Gary Sinise says this, and Kelsey Grammer, and John Voight, and yet there are all these Hollywood conservatives always complaining that there are no conservatives in Hollywood.
Well, it's just a real minority. I mean, there's, I had lunch today with a far-left blogger for the Huffington Post, as it happened, and I said, well, there's only 5% of Republicans in Hollywood, and he said, no, like I was crazy. I said, well, 10%, and he said, okay. But it's a definite minority.
But didn't a Hollywood actor become a governor who happens to fashion himself as a Republican?
Well, you can always cite this anecdotal information, like they always say, well, Timothy McVeigh was a bomber, and he, so that should equate with, all the thousands of people, killed by the Islamic terrorism.
Hey, David, it's Sean Hannity. This isn't the movie that you guys asked me to be in, is it?
It is. This is the same one.
This is the same one?
And you got, I don't know what happened, but we couldn't, what does it take to get you in one of these movies?
You know what? I have a pretty busy work schedule, so I'm not sure if I want to go to a movie and see me on a big screen. I look bad enough on the small screen, but...
no, I think it's that you don't want to stick your neck out as a Republican. You're just like all these other Hollywood
people. I'm really hiding in the closet, in my political views. Nobody can really know where I stand on these the important issues of the day.
Why don't you come out here?
Why don't I come out? I want to pick up, though, on Alan's theme. First of all, liberals are so angry. I find one of the reasons most liberal hosts fail in radio, they have zero sense of humor. They're so doctrinaire, they're so angry, it's always Bush, but it's like this Bush derangement syndrome. And, I kind of enjoy making fun of Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton, and, I enjoy making fun of Al Gore. I really have a good time. Although these are serious times with Barack Obama. Do you find that, the Hollywood political left is as angry as I do?
I actually do. And I mean, they're all my friends are liberals, and some of them are just more angry than others. But sometimes, like, I'll email them an article that I think, hey, this makes sense. It's Charles Krauthammer, and he's talking on this subject. This will convince you. And then I get back. This is from a relative of mine. Charles Krauthammer's a nutcase, and so it's like all debate is gone. But that's kind of I do get an angry response, and I think they think we're bad people. Although I don't mean to overstate this or be a victim or anything. But I do think that Republicans just think Democrats are wrong, and I think a lot of this isn't everybody, but I think a lot of Democrats just think that we're bad or
No, I think they think we're evil. If you read the things, it's funny because there is this double standard out there in both radio and television. If I were to say on my 530 radio stations or right here on the Fox News channel, half the stuff that liberals say about me, lies told on a regular basis, and I don't really pay attention to it because I don't care. I would be probably thrown off the air, targeted for boycotts. It's like this is how they live. The liberals say they like free speech, but they want to silence everybody, fairness doctrine included, anybody they disagree with.
Well, I think you're right about the fairness doctrine is a very dangerous thing, and I mean it's one of the reasons why I want McCain to get in. But I just think that it's such a minority in Hollywood that they're just shocked to see that I've become a Republican and that I'm actually admitting it. And I don't think, certainly for this election, I don't think McCain is that far right.
You know what's really amazing?
What's really amazing?
Thank you for asking, Sean.
I'm just trying to find out.
I almost called you Jerry. I got you mixed up with you. But what's really amazing...
No, don't. In fact, Jerry wants me to make it clear that I speak for only myself, not...
But it's funny how conservatives who've had how many of the last 20 of the 28 years of the presidency, and the number of the last 12 of the last 18 years or so of the House and Senate, keep playing the victim as though you're put upon when you guys have been running everything in this country, and I would say into the ground for the last number of years.
But Al, I'm really not saying that we're a victim. I mean, Hollywood absolutely exists, pure capitalism. If American Carol, which opens on October 3rd, is a hit, then then everybody will love me. If it isn't, I'll have
if it's a hit, it'll be because it's
job.
funny, not because it's left or right, probably, but
exactly.
if it's a good film and if it's entertaining, right?
Absolutely. It just it's funny, it's entertaining. I mean, I think so, and it will totally succeed or fail on that basis, and I'm looking forward to it.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate you being with us, David. Thanks very much. And coming up more on the VP Stakes Buzz, Al and I are going to win on the rumors and all the speculation and who we